G'day, I'm Stephen Spry and welcome back to Transport Fever. Oh wait, that's Steam. We'll get to Transport Fever 2 in a little while. I really should rename this stream the Mad Hatter Showcase because that clever little hatter has released another mod that I'm going to be trying out tonight. Oh, look at that. Warning, no road maintenance beyond that point. Mad Hatter. I think you've done it again, mate. You've done it again. Just another tiny little utility mod, and what it does, it removes the maintenance cost for player-owned roads. You, sir, are a legend. Why? Well, as he says, Mr. Spry's rather wonderful maps use these as a blocking device to prevent the AI building. Also, some of his maps use these to indicate where rail lines should go. Not this one, not Canberra, but all the old ones do. But the problem with using player-owned roads is the cost. The sheer number, 28% on Canberra, I think, and I've trimmed it down a hell of a lot. It creates an unaffordable maintenance cost. So let's see if this one does the trick tonight, because I am going to have a little look over there. If I could get my monitor back, it would help. Oh no, I can only see Steam. Nah, there you go. Here we go, back. Capital Transport. I am play testing my Canberra map. It's a large 1:3 vanilla map, and I've added a whole heap of mods. But never mind. Last time around, which was 2 nights ago, I had the pleasant task of putting a railway station up here to represent Sydney. 3 hours that away. Somewhere that away. Yeah, got it right. I got a point. I've got to look at the screen to see where I'm pointing. And the rail comes down the Molonglo Valley. With a couple of exceptions, it's basically single track with, for game purposes only, a couple of passing track sections, but we're going to have to double track it, I think. The train comes down into Queanbeyan. I've tidied that up, and then comes all the way along, up here into Canberra, right over there. Now, what I've done since you last saw me, and this is all part of the play testing, I have leveled out this area, all of the yards in fact, because they were wonky and they cost a lot of money for you guys to flatten out before you put the railway station in, which is a very unfair of Mr. Mapmaker. I've also added something to help us with the task tonight, which is to move some coal from up here. We'll get to that in a sec, but to do that I had to extend the station by 1 platform because this was a rather short one, and in the process I thought, well, I might as well just rebuild it all and add a whole heap of extra storage and stuff like that. So that's the Sydney portal done. Down here in beautiful downtown Queanbeyan, I have mixed things up a little bit here, tidied it up somewhat, getting ready for a couple of things to be added. But essentially what I did was I have the main line going straight through and straight back, right, along with a couple of sidings, with an extra siding there, a little bit of a head shunt here, right, sounds like fun. Yes. We come down, we've got another passing area here, and we zoom along through Fishwick. This is going to be interesting when we build that. There's a yard that can go in there. Coming into Canberra, Kingston actually, but let's call it Canberra. Oh, what the hell is that? Well, that's tonight's task. It's Canberra Power Station. Right, using the Battlesea power station asset, actually. I'm not using the industry, I'm just using the asset because the industry, too expensive. Speaking of expenses, what's happened is that levelling cost a lot of money. So I gave myself, thank you, $10 million to cover that, which it did, thankfully. Oh, hello, there's the phone. What have I done wrong? Oh, right, okay. I'll have a read of that later, Mr. Hand. Oh dear. Yeah, I've been reading up a little bit lately on all sorts of things, YouTube, and it's just so confusing. But never mind. So that's got to go in tonight. I've levelled up that. Oh, you were talking money. That's right, I was talking money. You'll see $40 million. Right? I spent $20 million on doing stuff in the last couple of days. And if you recall, on Sunday night, the government only gave me 10 to start, which, seriously, it cost another 10. So I've recouped the 20 million that they owed me. Thank you to the FBI, Federal Bureau Industry. Federal Building Industry Authority. Oh, God. Why do you invent acronyms? Oh, there it goes again. I should really turn the phone off, shouldn't I? I'll shut him up. I don't mean that, Ham. So anyway, I've refunded the money that it cost me to get started, and I've changed the map so that you've got 30 million to play with right at the get-go. I've also refunded the money that it cost me to level out all of this area here, and this area, and that area. Good God. It's not cheap. And what's not cheap is we are going to have to very, very soon put a double track in here, because I've got now a fourth train. This one, train number 4. Right. And we're waiting for him to go. Oh, I had to level out this area here too, by the way, because that was all skew with. You might remember that road when I've added a few new mods, which we'll talk about shortly too. But, oh, gosh. I'm thoroughly going down. I'm thoroughly enjoying this map. It's bloody brilliant, even if I do say so myself. Right. So, at the moment, what we're doing, now that this line is in from Sydney, way up there, howdy, Luke, how are you, mate? From Sydney all the way up the top into Kingston, I have that red line that you saw. It's bringing timber from here, going down there to the other end. It's a good long run too. See, told you, good long run down to this sawmill. And then I'm taking planks, sneakily, I realised. Why sneaky? I'll tell you in a tick. I'm bringing it back up to here, and that means I can make tools which I can deliver. Oh, I don't know. Look, my brain's not engaged. Stop picking on me. It's only 7 o'clock and I don't know. I'm getting into a hassle because I'm heading off to the farm tomorrow. But anyway, hopefully. Yeah. Now, sneaky because I forgot this whole area wasn't settled until 1960s. So I've jumped the gun a bit, but what the heck? Too late now. We'll just do it. So I'm getting good money on this route. Excellent. And adding the 4th train is going to help. I have a line rate of 160, and hopefully these little fellas that are supplying the timber are not. So that means, you know what that means? I'm going to have to buy some more trucks. Okay, what are we buying? Just a couple, not many. What do you've got? 20 there and 126. There's about 6 each. So another 30. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoops. Damn. Hit the pause button. Give yourself another loan. 500,000. That was a great start. Yeah, well, it will be when these guys, when those trains come in, they make $4 million a time. So I'm just on the timber trip, so I'm happy with that. 1, 2, I want that to be over whatever the other rate was. 3. Wow, those trucks are expensive. Try again. Manage vehicles, buy another 2. 151, 160. Oh, look, just do it again. Spend it all. That's it. 176. Good. That's fine. I'm still not min-maxing because, as you may recall, these things can output 400, and as you can see, I'm only shifting 33% of it. But what are we looking at? This 100. Yeah, as long as the trucks are more than that, I'm going to be happy. So, why you paused? You're trying to make money. Okay. Where's the train gone? Here it is. She'll be coming up the valley when she comes. Hello, Rich. Oh, yes, sorry. How is Hank? I did forget to ask. Oh, my brain is just not engaged. I've been madly thinking about tonight's episode. And for those that want to know why Rich says morning, he's in the UK. And hasn't had coffee yet. Speaking of which, I'm halfway through already a lukewarm. Next to me, an out cold. I think he's on the mend. We won't know until the week unfolds, but all signs are positive. It's one reason why I don't have pets anymore. I haven't had enough time looking after me, let alone the emotional ups and downs of looking after a pet. Does that sound petty? I don't know. But anyway, when these guys earn money, where's one up the other end? Show me it earning money. This guy. Speed him up. Right. We shall get him speeding on into Canberra. What I have to do tonight is, in my research, I found that Canberra had a power station here. Up until the 60s or 70s. And obviously it supplied power to, we shall cheat and call these places that want fuel power, I think, because there's enough of them floating around. So what I need to do is to, as you can see, I've got a railway line that's starting around here. I have killed a lot of the town through here. And I've got to bring this railway line into there. So that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. No catenary. And I'm going to bring in... No, you're not going to do it with that. I know. I'm sorry. I need to use my famous Spitz Carrer without catenary. And I want to make it 200 metres long because that's the standard I'm doing at the moment. And I'm going to put 2 tracks into Shift M and M in there. A bit of Shift M happening, please. There, like so. Yep. And now you can hook it up. Right, now I can hook it up. And we shall put a little junction there. Right. And greetings, Jeff. How are we? Look what I did. I found the semaphore mod that allows me to have them up until whatever year I specify, which is freaking brilliant. So I'm just going to I've replaced all of the electric ones with these for now, because face it, we didn't, in Australia, we didn't have electric signals in the regional areas probably 70s, 80s, something like that, unless it was really mainline stuff. So we're going to be stuck with semaphores, which is fine by me. I don't mind that in the slightest. Bit of ballast, just to get rid of the grass here, please. Thank you. Good. Okay, what's this called? Kingston Cargo. No. Canberra Power Station. Right. Now, the problem here is I don't have an industry. If I'd placed this as an industry, which you can do, I've just placed it as an asset, but it would have been $14 or $15 million to place, so I'm cheating. I'm going to go to look, here we go. $15 million, right. Instead, I'm going to input and output, that's that one, right. So I'm going to input coal, thanks. Now, Stephen, you said there was no coal on this map. Well, there isn't. There isn't. And I didn't know there was going to be a power station. But it doesn't matter, because it doesn't come from the local area. It comes from way up the line at a place called Berrima in New South Wales. Okay, what are we out? We are outputting. Well, we're going to output power, or in this case, fuel. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to say 1 coal equals, well, we'll say 2. We'll say 2 for now. Stockpile length. Oh, I know what you've forgotten. I forget it all the time, because the guy who made this mod, and I can't do it until I change this back over. I've got to have the feet, the street connection. I've got to have the fingers. Thank you. Now, hopeless. See, now it connects. Look, and if I can be sneaky, I want to put it inside there, please. Keep me fingers. Don't lose the fingers. I'm going to hide it in that. Look. You're making it so hard. Just click. Thanks. Right. Committed to the GWR semaphores on gantries, which I never did before, and they look okay. Oh, mate, I tried that. I didn't have the patience, but then again, I don't know. Now, I should try it. They look good. Here's our coal supply. Well, a pile of coal that has come from somewhere, except the somewhere doesn't exist yet. So, yeah, that's, Brisbane 79, Perth 92. Yeah, Melbourne and Sydney, yes. But I mean, freaking Canberra wasn't even barely established in 27, but they're all capital cities. I think it would have been much later. Oh, Newcastle, if everyone remembers my Newcastle map that I haven't been back to for a long time. Sorry about that. 1986 was when the line was electrified, and that process was when they put in all the electric signals as well. So up until the mid-80s, the semaphores there. Now, what I want to do here is put another industry. This time I want to output the coal, please. And I have to make sure that I'm going to hide it under here. I have to make sure that it's touching the road. Are you touching the road? Come on, touch the road. Give me fingers to the road. Why is that important? Just there. Hopefully. Because now... Oh, wait on. Try that. Yes. Click on the station and it connects through to this point, which means I can send a train from here down the other end and get some coal happening. So that's what I'm doing. Right. A new line. Wow. Okay. Double one. New line. We are going to come from there and we're going via that. Make it black. Make it black for coal. And then we're going to come all the way down. And this is where we might have a problem with our single track. No, you need to go after that one. Don't know what you're doing there. Try that. That's better. Take both platforms. Not that there'll be any need for you to do that. Right. You've got a signal there, blocking that. It's going to come out. It's 2 tracks here. Yeah. It's 2 tracks all the way through Kingston. I probably could do with some signals in the middle here, just to help that. That's back to 1 track there. Yep. Good. Oh, hello. We're passing here in the middle of Queen Bean. Just stop the tick, please, Mr. Train. I think I am going to also whack a signal there and there, just to help break up the mainline traffic a little bit. And why are you paused? You need money. I know, I've got to buy a train. $8.5 million so far. I might have enough shortly to buy a train. Right. We've got 1 depot. And while we're waiting for the money to build up, the other thing that... Where is it? I'm going to delete that for the moment. That was our depot. The other thing that Canberra still has is a turntable. Right. Approach A is opposite, right? So I mightn't do A, I might do B. Where's B, please? Is that this way or that way? It's the wrong way. Okay, try W then. That was on the other side. Try V. No. Try U. No. Try W. You said W? Yeah, I know, I did, didn't I? Okay. 1 well turntable. Looking well. Ta-da! Right. You didn't need to delete that. I'll put it back then. Okay. Catenary, no. I'll put it back. Hopefully it'll fit. Good. Right. Now you will notice, oh my gosh, it's a bit high. Whatever. I need to get rid of the grass. You see all that grass that's there? Let's get a bit of dirt. Dirt meaning, oh, you could do ballast. Okay, I'll do ballast. Right. Do you want to park a train there? I could park 26 metres. Is that straight? And is it flat? Flat enough. Good. All right. Gonna need another signal there. How's the money going? 9 million. Look at that. It's wonderful. Right. Let's get this train happening from here. Oaks Estate. Well, it's not. It's Queen Ben's. Sorry, Stephen. Oaks Estate is, I think. Nah. Whatever, that'll do. Right, what am I buying? I am buying, for now, another one of these, but I'm going to make it black or grey. And, guess what? Guess what I loaded? I got Mad Hatter's New South Wales coal wagons. And because these are Berrima, what happened? I don't know. I didn't buy it. Well, add, please. Did you forget that? I don't know, but I'm gonna have the Berrima one, and I'm going to have up to 200 meters worth, if I can afford it. Okay, up to 200 meters worth. Can't afford it. Oh, bugger. What's it worth? Okay, just pause for a second. That's 8.3 million for half the length. Look, that'll do for the moment, won't it? All I want to do is get a vehicle on there and put it on, well, what else but line 1. Berrima coal to Canberra power. There we go. Now, hit the go buttons, Stephen. I shall. And we shall watch this fellow come out of here, please. Let's come back. Oh, the PLM looks impressive in black, but here we go with the Berrima wagons, the big B. The big B. The big B for Berrima. Excellent. Ah, I love the Mad Hatter's mods. I've used them so much. And he has been extremely responsive. Oh, do we go up this side, do we? Nice. Okay, let's, while you're doing that, make sure, please, that we have coal waiting. How much is, what's behind him? Where is he? You've lost, oh, you're waiting here. Why are you, no, not there, here. Why are you waiting here? Is there something coming south? There is, through here. Okay, what's behind you? Nothing at this point in time. Good. That means I'm going to tell it to wait up at Sydney Freight for a full load. I'm not going to do the full time. Just be careful what things you're clicking on with the X there, Mr. Spry. Right, fair enough. Where am I? Still waiting here for this train to pass. I think the next thing to do when I get some money in, apart from lengthen this train, is to double track a lot of this. But at the moment you have 0 monies, so that's not going to happen. Right. Anything else up here? Oh, there's one coming back. He's going to have to wait in this passing section. That's good. He'll wait down here. Horn? Pretty ordinary horn. Never mind. Alright. So, coal coming from the Freestyle Industry mod up the top of the hill at Berrima, New South Wales, coming all the way down the line via this, whoops, what are you doing? I have no idea, but I'm trying to show off those beautiful wagons. Beautiful 1890s coal wagons. And to be honest with you, they, oh crap, sorry, straight into head on, oh, oops. I thought those weeds I got. Damn things. Right. Yeah, these wagons are still well and truly in use across all of the coalfields in New South Wales, way up until the mid 50s, 60s, 70s, even when they started closing down some of those lines. So the old rugged wooden wagons. What are you doing, Steve? I don't know. Those old wagons, brilliant. They lasted forever. Probably very easy to fix too. So that's good. Right, what are we doing? Well, guess what? What? We're about to see what they look like with a full load on. Oh, you think there's 105 waiting, do you? I hope so. Not yet. Damn it. Alright, well, this is why I look behind. That's the closest one behind down there, so we've really got until he starts coming up the hill. You could overdrive this. Okay, I'll overdrive it, and that'll get some faster coal happening. But did you notice something there? I didn't name it. Berrima Coal Mines. Oh, well, that was a waste of space. Look, he's gone already. Oh, it's full, that's why. Oh. Okay, I'll go back to 100. Oops. Okay, so he's making the inaugural journey. How is this line rate going? Is it still... Now it's 265. Work that out. I can't. I think the line rate was stuffed around when you rebuilt that, and you bought all those extra vessels. It's not ships, it's trucks. Okay, so you're on the way down the line. Oh, so the one coming up the hill has to wait here. That's handy. Okay. Now, down the other end, before the coal gets here, please, somehow I have to deliver it to various places. The fuel, that is. The fuel that is going to be made here. So where's it got to go? Yarralumla, Griffith. I'm not going to worry about Kingston. So there's 2 over this side. And there's 1, 2, oh God. 2 over that side. Fine. Let's build. Wait, this is going to be interesting. I've got to be within cooey of that thing, haven't I? Ooh. I need fingers for that thing. Ooh, maybe you shouldn't have built that. By era. B. Let's make it long, please. Now, all I want to do is make sure, see how it's actually connecting with the coal here? That's what I need to make sure is going on. So I'm going to put concrete. Yes, concrete. Did we have concrete in 1930 in Canberra? Probably. Why didn't you not go? Okay. Oh, you've run out of money again. That was not handy. I thought I just had a delivery. You have now. Hit the pause button. I love this early game stuff where you're fighting with money. Just a bit of patience and you'll be fine. Can I squizzle that around to straighten it up a little bit? Yeah, I think so. That looks nice. Street. Now, I better show you these mods. That's not there. It isn't, is it? Damn. Why? I thought you put in the roads no end year thing so that you could still have dirt, but obviously not. We shall need to upgrade this then. Around to here. Right. We're going to be delivering fuel from there to Griffith. You haven't got enough platforms, Stephen. Okay, configure. I've got 4 locations, haven't I? So that means cargo. And we're going to deliver it. Now, if we're very, very clever, we can start doing stuff with mail and waste. But I don't want to be too clever yet. I think it's too early for that. So cargo layer is not that one, it's that one, right. Where is our... Oh my God, Stephen, that's the fella. Fuel is over here. Right. You really want... Now, because we're thinking mail and waste, we don't want drop-offs. What we actually want is these. Does that cover everybody? Can we do it without the glaring, horrible white? Right, that covers everybody. Do you have to do that? You can do it there and you still cover everybody, but here would be better. I think I'll do it there. Leave a little bit of room on the side, perhaps, for some extra storage. Right, what about over here in Yarralumla? That will work there too, I think. Good. Now, over here in Campbell. See all the garbage cans? They're making steel. So we need to take this rubbish that these guys generate somewhere. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm going to try there. I know this is expensive, doing it this way, but not that much rubbish being generated over here. Oh yes, there is. Just gonna zoom out to find it. Okay, so you guys can go there. Right. I think, where's the rubbish go? Well, here. Supplies. Can I have a look at, was there any rubbish here? I don't know. Posters. Yes, there is rubbish. Okay, Griffith. Supplies. No, charts. Supplies. No, wrong one. You work out. Okay, I have an incinerator over here in the middle of what is currently the Canberra golf course, but the Canberra incinerator's there. I'm thinking for now, okay, don't know what I'm thinking. We might just leave because we can take the rubbish to there and then we could make steel and we can bring it back and do something with it. Which is, that's the question. What can we can make goods. Or we can make machines here. No, oh, there's the rubbish. Fishwick scrap merchant right there. So all of them could come back here and then you could have a thing going like that into there and back, just doing the loop. What? That could be, all right. Let's do some roots. Sounds like a plan, Stan. All right, new lines, please. I'm going to do 4 of them. Okay, we are going to do new line. Going to come from there, and we are going to go there, and it's going to be both platforms, and that's going to be number 1. And that's Griffith Fuel. Well done. Alright. Another new line from platform number 2. And you're going to come all the way over to Yarralumla. Both sidings. Yarralumla. Fuel. Another new line. Jeez, it's a weird looking arrangement there, isn't it? Never mind. It wasn't Reed, it was Campbell. Okay, though, no, don't start there, Stephen. Sorry. Start here. Platform 3, good. And then go into Camp Bell. You're going that way, are you? Okay. Works for me. 2 platforms drop off. Campbell Fuel and lucky last new line. Almost just added it to that one. That was not clever. Kingston Holt. Platform 4, yes please. And over to Reed. And 2. Right. And as luck would have it, look what's supposed to be next door. This is the old bus depot markets. Well, they're markets now, but the old bus depot goes here. So, does that mean we can use it as our road depot? Why not? Sounds good. Okay, oopsie daisy, bit bigger. Let's put this in here. It's a building, it's a depot building, it's one of those, and it needs to be parallel, parallel to the road here. Is that parallel? That is, alright. But I'm not going to plug it straight into the road because traffic lights. Instead, we're going to do that there with a bit of street, a bit of, what are you? Are you that one, are you? Okay, well we don't need that one, we can just use this guy. And by doing that, there won't be any traffic lights here, I hope. Now, because we might be using these to bring rubbish back, then I would suggest an all cargo as opposed to the tank truck, which can deliver fuel. I think. Alright, I'm going to do 4 of these for now. That's 1 for each line. And put 1 on, zoom in here so that only those lines are visible. Campbell fuel. Oh, dipstick. No. Did a good job there, didn't I? Griffith fuel. Huge. Line 1 I haven't labelled, and no, what are you doing? Right. What's this one? Read. ID fuel. Now, all of those going to wait. That would be a thought, wouldn't it? Kingston halt. Wait till full, please. Thanks. Right, that's Campbell fuel. Kingston halt. La da da. Griffith. Line. Wait till full. Forever. That you're going to regret that. No, I'm not. As long as they're only taking fuel, I'll be fine. Reed, I think you just did that one. Yes. And lucky last year, alumna. Hello, MGL. How are we? Beautiful Tuesday evening here in Canberra. I haven't done the weather report tonight. Oh no. It's 12 degrees in the city at the moment. Overnight this morning was 4. It was a bit chilly. Up to 20. Tonight's supposed to be 6. Up to 19 tomorrow. We've got 19, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 19. Yep. I think summer's definitely gone. And now we can hit the go button on these because I want to find this guy who's bringing coal through Queanbeyan using Mad Hatter's fabulous coal wagons. I love them. Beautiful. You've levelled this off, you say? Doesn't look level through there. I think it's just the angles of the corners and so on, but I wonder what this is going to be worth when it gets there. A couple of mil? Want to be. And now my coffee is, at least 55 minutes old and very cold. Now, how did you discover that power station all the way over here, Mr. Spry? Well, how? It's a very good question. There's a brickworks here. And I was investigating how the building materials got from here to this area, which should be all of that area, by the way. Sorry, it's not just that bit, but this is where the original Parliament House was built opened in 1927, and the brickworks had, I'm not going to put narrow gauge in, so don't worry about that. No way. I'm not going down that minefield. But basically there was a railway line, a narrow gauge railway that followed along this street and then curved around and went around through there. I have laid the beginnings of it here because that took a bit of finagling. And then it comes across, I had to drop this down on the map for you guys, and then it comes in around here, and it drops off the Conmats here, and then it went down, not that one, it came across and then went down this one and hooked up with this railway line here. So that's the other thing that I really want to try and get done today. Wow, look at this steam. Oh, this is the one with the flying pig. Yeah, never mind. All right, are we there yet? It isn't. It's nowhere bloody near it, and it's going up. Oh, make it go quadruple speed. Do you fit under there? You do, barely. Okay. This is the bit that we haven't tested, so slow it down. And MGL, sorry, there's weeds there. Oh. Just in time for you to get in here and clean them out, eh? Right. I found some interesting old maps of rail lines that no longer exist in Canberra, but they were mainly used for construction purposes. And this is one of them. It's bringing the coal down here, but there's another one that goes. You can see that one's curving around. This one right here is curving around. Okay, it goes over there. Right. This fellow, where is it? Up here somewhere. Up over the next, past the next level crossing. I think it goes across. I'm going to have to consult the maps. I know, weeds. What can I say? But why have we got one vehicle? There's one vehicle. Look at that. There's one vehicle that's out and about, and he shouldn't be. Did you not swap all of them? Terminals, Campbell Fuel. Platform to Yarralumla Fuel. You didn't tell it to wait by the looks of it. Oh, what are you doing? 1, 2, 3. I only see 3. Yarralumla Fuel. You did tell it to wait. Where the hell's the vehicle? There isn't one. Huh? What? Griffith Fuel? I bought 4. Campbell Fuel? Is it still in the private? No, it's not. What the hell happened to it? There's no vehicle. Well, they soon will be. Manage. Let's, oh, I can do it. Cheating, I know. Nice clean, thank you. 32, you can go on Yarralumla Fuel. I bought 4, didn't I? I'm going to have to rewind. Okay, come on, train. Yes, I know. I forgot another mod that I really need as well. Damn. 1928, the year after you were born. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Rich. Itchy forehead here, mate. 1955 was me. Now, I narrow gauge to me is a total different minefield, and I don't want to. I don't want to. It's too hard. 130, they stole it. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyway, let's have a little look at this. Consumers should be 4. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Where's, what is it? Griffith. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's Griffith. Why are we not making any for Griffith? Come on, buddy. That's the purple one. We should be making some for Griffith. Yes, we are. It's funny that Reed and Campbell on the other side get most out of that lot. Okay, I didn't check to see how much this train earned us. Berrima to Canberra. Finances. Oh, very nice. 3.85 million. All right. So that's 105. Let's see how much is waiting up here after half a lap. 89. 89 times 2, 90, 180. All right. So what I can do, now that I have some money, I can add, thanks, can add, have we got any black bees? That's a black bee. 170, 105. All right, I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 175. I'm going to add some black bees. $4 million. Glad you're earning money now. Okay, so that one train is going to now cycle quite nicely, hopefully. But what I want to check, now that we've been playing for a little while, is, remember at the start I showed you Mad Hatter's brand new mod. Right, let's have a look. I've been in profit. Look, that was 1.4 million road maintenance, and now look at it. My road lines are in profit. Freaking brilliant. I'm not joking, that was 1.4 million. 1.3, 1.4 million for, sorry, that one. Now we can expect to have a little bit of maintenance for roads, apparently. But the exorbitant cost has gone. That's Mr. Hatter, you sir are a legend. Absolute bloody legend. All right, why you? I'm not stopped. It's still going. Don't panic. I do. Oh, and we have stuff that is now being shipped out. All right. Campbell fuel. Right, I am going to put another vehicle. I can mass clone that one. Thanks. What is? Is that the one you wanted? I think so. Yarralumla. I'll put another one. That's that one. Okay. Campbell is... No, it's... Oh. You didn't want another vehicle on Campbell fuel. You wanted another vehicle on... I can't see. The pink one. Griffith. No? What? What's this? The blue one? Yes. Oh look, just put another bloody vehicle on it and get over with. Mass clone, yeah, whatever. Oh. I'm getting confused. Campbell, you already just did that. Okay. You want narrow gauge? Not tonight. Not tonight, Josephine. Said in the worst French accent possible. How are you doing and why are you waiting for so long? Griffith Fuel. You're never going to get any, are you? What are you... You've still got 70. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but... we'll just let that go. So we're actually now supplying some fuel stroke power to Canberra. And it's going because this smoke cloud is actually, believe it or not, moving. It wasn't moving 2 days ago. There was a huge burn off. Where was that? There's a beacon on top of that hill, so it was over here, or no, actually it was over here. Right. Made the news. People who found it hard to breathe. Alright, what are we doing? I want to check the timber. Where's the next timber train? Is there one coming up the hill? Is there way down there? 183. Right, this is 200 and something, isn't it? Well, you can't afford another timber train. I mean, it'd be nice because that would make a lot of money. Wrong. No, not that button. That button. Look how much money that line makes. It's freaking awesome. What are you going to do with these tools that you're making here? Well, they're not tools. No, you've got the wrong. Try this. Wow. Okay, this is the industry expanded mod, that one, where steel makes 2 tools. This is the vanilla one. Right. Who wants tools? Hands up if you want tools, please. Fishwick. That's back here. Right. Where? Tool. Oh, all the way around here. Next to a tool factory. Right, alright. O'Connor, where are you? You're on the other side. Hello. Oh my gosh. My gosh, yes. There's heaps. Turner, just below it. And Reed also on this side. Not as many. And that's the mile. Ooh, hang on. Thinking. Mail is at the mail sorting centre, ladies and gentlemen, is right here. So if I can deliver tools over to there, I can bring their mail back into here. Now, look at something. Canberra bus map. No, that's not the one I wanted. Find it. Can't find it. Is it on this computer here? Let me have a little look. Documents. Canberra. Early Canberra railways. That's the one I wanted to show you before. So if I hit that, nope, because that's on the wrong screen, and then blow that up. Right, here we go. Right, what we've been concerned with so far is this area here, right? But as you can see, the railway line went over through the wetlands there, and then along through here into Civic. But construction line, there was a construction line. Here's the brickworks, and here's the line that basically the narrow gauge that I was talking about, loops around Parliament House, and then does all sorts of weird stuff. Comes over to the powerhouse, but it also heads across the creek, across the Molonglo, and up into here to deliver stuff, bricks, I presume. Take that as a promise. I'll see what happens, mate. I'll see what happens. Okay. So, if we can get those tools from out there to come back into here, I'm trying to think if I can deliver them by train, but I don't know. I don't want to do that one. I might see. Look, I might put that railway line in. Are we still going? I don't know. Are you still going? Yes, but you need more money. You've only got 4.9 million. Okay. I could take the railway line over here. It's got to come through there and along the top side of that avenue, the Constitution Avenue, and then somehow curve up into that spot there. So let's get rid of that area. And then you still don't have them into Turner or O'Connor, and you're also running out of money. I don't know whether I want to build that. Look, we've got... How much power have we got sitting? Oh, you've got truckloads. Right, let's have a little look at this. Griffith wants 42. Right, let's min-max a few things here, please. Griffith wants 42 and it's on 8. So that's 5. Okay. Musclern, thank you. And Musclern again. I'll leave that. Good. That was Griffith. Yarralumla is over. God, this is going to be even 90, 80, and needs, ooh, hang on, are you going to be, maybe, see, it's not producing 80 because the supply isn't good. $87. Wow. All right. Mass clone. Yep. 14. Mass clone. 28. 30. And 1. Geez. 2, 3, 4. You're fast using up the vehicles there, sport. I know. Reed. Big rate of 4. Wow. And it wants 36. Okay. Manage vehicles. Mass clone, thank you. Mass clone again, thank you. 18. And if we do 2 more just for now, thank you. 26, good. Campbell, what do you want? 75 and you're getting 11. 5. Where is it? Campbell. 75. Okay. You know it. And again, what's it got to get up to? 75? Holy crap. Mass clone only takes me to... Did you want to do that? I don't know whether I did or not, but I've done it. I am actually going to sell a couple of those. I don't want it to try because at the moment, oh my God, see what's going to happen? Let's stop predict, please, and add some. Ooh. You should have added them to start with, Mr. Spry, but you can do it now if you want to. No, you can't. No, you can add that one. You can't add that one. Fine, I'll add some spare storage on the side here, just so it doesn't overload, because that's what's going to happen. Terminals, I got 300 spare storage there now. Good. Keep going, why stop? Yeah, why stop? You please, where is our coal train? You're there somewhere. Zoom. Oh, look, timing plus. Okay, so we should have 160. It's overloaded. I'm making it wait a little bit, aren't I? How much does the train hold? 168. That's that one. And there's 156, so it's waiting for a little way. Can you do anything about the storage? Can I? I can maybe add some storage on this side here. Cargo buildings. What are they worth? 10. Not worth adding. 40. That one. You can't look what you're doing to the creek when you add that in. Yeah, I know, I buggered it up, haven't I? Ooh. It's interesting. What about big? No, we can add another 30 though, like that. Does that look okay? Bit of extra storage, I suppose. That's an interesting way the platform goes around like that. Sure. Maybe that road could come up there a little bit further than you need to bring it up. Just a little way. Hold C down, please. Yeah, lots of build with collisions happening around here. Bit of asp. Help. Oh, what? Right. I know what you haven't put back in place that you wanted to talk about. Yeah, true, but I don't want to do it until I get... I can do it now, whatever. Last time around, I put a person magnet into a pole here so that this area had people, had residences. Residences, yes. I want to perhaps, now that I've rebuilt train station, seriously? Why can't you say Sydney? Oh, it's 8:15. Oh, it is. Why can't you say... That sign should say Sydney. What I want to do is replace the one that I used, which was an old lamp, and I had 100 person capacity residential lamp, right? What I want to do is find bench old. Right. Bench old. And then I'm coming inside the building. And I'm going to put the bench old in here. Why are you so low? Can you come up? Thanks. I'm going to put the people inside the building here because I can, and then go right click. And what is that chain doing? You're heading out instead of going around. No, that is wrong, but you might as well keep going because what you should be doing is coming out there. Thanks. You know, you could have fixed all of that by making that signal there one way. Probably could have. We've still got an awful lot of timber. Just how long are these trains? Because I really don't necessarily want. No, gee, we wouldn't be able to afford that anyway. Try edit. There are only 156 metres. Why don't you add cargo type logs? Yep. More of these. Are they the ones? No. Well, which ones are they? Well, they're the 50km/h ones. I presume they are those. Maybe. 2. Okay, come up to that one. What did that take you up to? 170 metres. Come up here, add 2. Come up here, add 2. Where's the short one? Bottom fella. And add 2. That's 1.6 million. So what that's done is kept the same number of trains, added extra capacity, and keep going. Terminals 290. See, this is almost full. Oops. Hank duties. Valve's taking the little fella for a walk, does it? Ooh, say that out loud. No dogs within hearing distance, I hope. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do about this storage here. It's too much. I need more trains. You haven't got money. I know. And I haven't still solved the tools problem. Right. They all have to go over to the other side. Those 3. Wait on. Look, there's a road. Goes all the way over, directly over here. Tools. Oh, gosh, mate, that's no good at all. Wow. All right. $1.9 million. I really do need to think about double tracking this before I put anything more on this line. Can I get... Wow, this is a huge way away. It's 20 minutes by car, by the way, but... Okay, which of the 3 towns is the biggest? Reed, 182, O'Connor, 147, 153. Looks like it's you, Reed. Fine. Yep. Ah, damn. Here's the toaster. Okay, so it's up to here. You go up to the... No, you don't. Of course you don't. So... building. Yep. Freight. Yep. By era. Yep. And there. Yep. Alright. So this is Reed. Industry. And this one should be Reed Commercial. So that when this mail and trash starts happening, you'll know the trash is meant to come from an industry thing, and the mail will come from the commercial. Right. So I'm going to put a line. Where the hell is it? It's all the way over here. My God. Long way along the Molonglo Valley. Okay. This is going to be an east-north. No. Tools factory. I'll make a new line. And for now, I'm just going to go from here. So, tools to read. And I'm going, no, what? Didn't I? You clicked the wrong one, Goose. Try that one. That's better. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see which way it comes over to read. I'm imagining it's going to go that way. That's the way I imagined it would go. And then it goes back that way. Okay. It's funny, isn't it, that it goes back? Why wouldn't it come this way? That must be fractionally faster. Whatever. Okay. Where's the depot? Well, you're going to need another one. Road depot. New road depot. I think I want it over here. Somewhere. In this estate, perhaps? Because that's pretty central to all of this. All the there and there, where the industries are. So, I suppose so. New road depot, please. Just here. Maybe. That'll do. Okay. What are we carrying? We're carrying, at the moment, tools. So that means we need the faster truck. It's the fastest truck we've got, which is not that. Not that. The all cargo carries 8. Damn. It's an interesting combination of stuff. Alright, I will buy... I've got money, so I can buy 10. I'm going to buy 5. No, I'm going to buy 5. Right. Right. Put them on the tools to read. Did you tell this to wait here? Probably not. Never do. Always forget. Okay, you guys can wait. Thanks. You can use both platforms, and when you're delivering at read, you can also use both platforms. That's good, so that now you've got stuff stored. You should be sending stuff. Brilliant. Hello, what's going on here? Hello, what the hell is going on here? We've got a bit of a backlog. Yes, you need that second piece of track. Well, need it? You can wait there. Yeah, but if another one waits behind him, oh look, that one can still come in. I don't know, I don't like it. I would prefer... Damn it. Okay, let's do it. Give you a signal going up the hill. Give me some track. Oh gosh, I've got money. Yeah. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Hello? Hello? That was weird. He didn't want to play. Alright, so what are you doing? I'm double tracking this bit down the hill into that bridge. So I'm keeping the bit over the bridge as a single track, just to complicate things, because I can. But for game purposes only, we are making this not be real, not in reality. Well, I mean, they easily could have done it, couldn't they? Back in the day, where's the bridge? Right there. That'll do. And we'll put a signal, we'll put a one-way signal here. I've got more weeding to do, and a clearance signal that side, and we could fit one there and one there. Pretty even. Oh, you could probably put another one in here in the middle. What about this bit? Bit of realism. Leave it, weave it, weave it. Leave it, Robert. Leave it as one lane. Right. And that bit between there and leave it as one lane. And this bit, sure, that's like we got all this huge 2-lane bit there with a short one way and then a 2-lane all the way. It's almost 2-way all the way. With that exception, makes it interesting. Okay. A little bit of waiting. Good. Where are you? Oh, you're heading back. Oh, how much money are we making, please? Let's have a look. Delivering another load of coal. Wow, look how much extra those few extra black carriages made. That's over 2 million smackers for these B1s. These black bees. Only because they were extra. I am Robert. Thanks all the same. Oh, I am not looking forward to packing all of this up and moving it all tomorrow back to the farm, but whatever. Such is life. Stop pausing. You need the money, honey. What I'm done tonight, mate, I have been outlining the changes that I made to the original map by flattening the 3, 1, 2, 3 yard areas because that was very expensive to flatten them. And I didn't want to put that on anyone that wants to play with this map. I also got some money back from the government, $20 million back, to cover the initial costs from 2 nights ago, because the 10 million they gave me just wasn't useful. We now have a turntable. I don't know why that's called a train depot. I can't configure it. It shouldn't be. It should be turntable. And this is the train depot right there. And yeah, I had to do all sorts of leveling out and stuff. Oh, I also put Mad Hatter's by the plot trees all the way along here so the AI can't impinge on the railway area. I did that on Sunday night, but I've added this while you guys were asleep. We did have electric signals. We now have reverted to the semaphores. So what I want to do, I'll just have a quick look at the other mods that I've added. So I'll just do a part save here. File's getting up a bit, over 150 meg now. That's a big save. This is going to be a big map with all of these urban areas that we've got here. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle when we get into later game, but that doesn't really worry me. I want to play with it as it grows. That's what I want to experiment with, and I'm trying, as part of my map testing, to see whether this is actually growing. And it's not. Well, that's quite fascinating, isn't it? Charts. It's not growing. So I thought this might continue to just grow a little bit while our other areas were growing, but I don't want, that's good, I don't want this to grow until we start shipping stuff in here after the mid-60s, please, and start using all of this stuff. Because this whole area from all there, not O'Connor, okay, this whole area is 1960s onwards. So I'm glad to see you're not growing. You were looking at mods. I was going to load the game and have a look at the mods that I've added. Down to, I did add roads no end here. Once a road becomes available, it will remain available for the rest of the game. It should be there. Okay, I don't know. Well, I'll have to test that. Semaphores change end year. I've set the semaphores to 1985. I mean, I probably could have done it for 60, but 85. So we'll continue to use the vanilla semaphores up until there. Or if you want to, you can use the electric ones. Up to whoever places the signal. Well, turntable, that's the one we just did. Back over at Queanbeyan. I put in a signal box. I've used nothing of that one yet. Although, sorry, I did use the good shed. There is a good shed that I used over near the tools place. Sandbox mode, I had to turn that on. Forgot to. The power station that we're now supplying coal to create fuel, tick, and this one, Mad Hatter's free player owned roads. Let's have another look at it. For those of you that were late, warning, no road maintenance beyond this point. Fair enough. What it does, it removes your maintenance cost for play-around roads. And as you know, I whinged about that an awful lot. I do. I whinge about all sorts of things. Now I just got to get back. Hide that for me. Yep. Go back to that, I think. I don't know. I need a producer. So, if we go out of there and have a look at our road maintenance here, right, 293,000. Okay. What I want to do is we'll just disappear for a second. We'll come back. We'll come back to at the start of tonight. Okay, you did save it, didn't you? 8:32. Yes, that's saved. Don't panic. Well, I'd hate all that we've just done to disappear. Nah, it's all right. So 232,000, was it? I just wanted to show. If we look at the road maintenance on the start, because at the start was when I added it. And I love it. It's a game, it seriously is a game changer. In that now I'm going to be able to use player bloody owned roads to stop the AI from stuffing up my maps. And that's the answer. Because if we look here, 1.4, 1.5, 1.4. Boom. I looked and looked and looked everywhere for a variable within the code that you could. Matt had it, found it. He found the thing that needed changing. Frickin' legend. While I'm here, I'm going to talk about the weed killer for a second. Because on the Sunday night's video, Mad Hatter suggested a use for the weed killer that I think is also brilliant for those of us who make maps and for those of us who hate the bloody Scotch pines. If you place a forest or a sawmill with his weed killer mod activated, you don't get any Scots pines poking up. Right? They're just not there. And I have loaded this one without that mod now. So I set up a new map with that mod activated. I placed the forest. Wuhan forest, seriously? Placed the forest, saved it, opened it up in the game without the mod, and voila, no freaking Scots pines in there. And why is that important? Because when you add a forest around here, okay, if I was to, I can't because you haven't got the sandbox on, but if I was to place a vanilla forest with the Scots pines in it and then try to make it look like it's part of a normal forest without Scots pines, because I don't like them, there's no reason why the bloody Scots pines would be poking up. So what can I say? What can I say? Okay, what else did I do? Okay, pre-play around roads. Table 7.4. Yeah, road no end year is actually activated. Okay. Know what's going on there? Oh, you can't drink any more of it. Oh, that's disgusting. be a lot better if my son would heat up my coffee for me, but he's probably already in bed by now and gets up with the sparrows at the crack of dawn. So roads no end year. Right, roads no end year. Why is the country road not showing? Good question. Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that I used these extended roads mod here, because we've got city, and the reason I like this mod is because it's got city dirt roads and city old roads. We'll have a quick look at these. City, oh, whoopsie daisy. Let's find some flat space to play with. Right, city dirt is 2-lane. Yep. City dirt. So this is urban, which means the AI will build on it. This is city old road, right? This is city dirt road. It's a bigger one. And this is a bigger one. And this one is a what have you done wrong here? I think I have buggered that up. That fellow, yes. Changed it before I clicked OK. So there, those 4. And why is this? Well, if you remember, God, you probably don't, but way back when I was doing the Australian Great Southern Land thing, and we were starting to develop Sydney. Sydney had dirt roads up until pretty much 1890, turn of the century, right? But the game wanted to place this sort of thing, which it didn't have. So I found this mod, which allows me to use city dirt roads, which means it'll build on them, as well as, so that's that one, city old. This one's city one, so there's one-way versions of those without dirt. There's, what's this one? Let's show it off. Come on, city two-way. Right. One way that don't have any buildings, that won't allow buildings on them. Good. This is 2-way that won't allow buildings on them. And country, 1-way country roads. Right, all sorts of different roads. And this one is 2-way country roads with 40, 50. So maybe this is why that other roads no NDM mod isn't needed now, because this is the dirt road that I'm looking for, I think, to match that. Or maybe it's that, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Nope. Let's try that one. No? Not that one? I don't know, but this is what I really like about this mod. I love it. Is, get to it. Over here, we've got 3-metre paths, 6-metre paths, and 10-metre paths in dirt, or we have 3, 6, 10 and 16 in, what's that? That's the asphalt, isn't it? Isn't it the cracked asphalt? I think so. These are meant to be dirt, but these are, look, pedestrian footpaths. I love this mod because It's for people only, supposedly. We did, however, find out that horses and carts can actually go along this damn thing. Very, 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 very slowly. So if you decide to use these, and there are plenty of uses for pedestrian, I use them all the time, quite often. There are plenty of uses for them on maps. The other thing I should have shown you before I started deleting, there are two sorts. Footpath, no buildings, or there's this lot with the greenhouse versus the red house with the through it. These guys, buildings will actually grow along them. So that's the extended roads mod. Let me have another little look just to, whoops, select options. Where are you? Extended roads 1.3 by AV. That's the mod, and it's got the footpaths, which is the original reason I started using it. So where are we? We should be doing something. We should be making money. Right, did you set any vehicles on? You must have, because, wow, whoa, we've got people zooming along here. Oh, little Speedy Daniel, wow. All right, where are these guys? Probably still, no? I don't know. They've been, he has delivered, no he hasn't. Why is he coming? Where the flip are they coming from? Didn't I order them out? Where the heck did you order them from? How many depots you got? Road. Kingston, Cowan Forest, or Oaks Estate? Well, Cowan Forest is up here. Where have they been? They've come from. No. You told them to wait, didn't you? Told it did. Maybe they went up there first. Well, that's a bit bloody stupid. Maybe they did. Okay, how much is weight? Well, not many, but... Okay, well, while they do their thing, I want to accompany Daniel on a ride in his little... No, I don't want to do that. I want to accompany Daniel on a ride in his little... Yeah, across a concrete bridge which doesn't exist in 1930, I know, but hey, we're playing a game, so... Build a bridge, get over it. I just want to cruise out through the Pialago scrub. No, it isn't Aesop's dirt tracks, mate. It was all part of the Extended Roads 1.3 mod. Aesop's dirt tracks was one of the very first things I discovered for my Northumbria map. Oh, where the hell are you going, buddy? You're going down Oaks Estate Road, are you? Why not? Yeah, it's not that. It's the Extended Roads 1.3 by AV. It's got all sorts of variations on city roads that are dirt, which I needed way back when... bonsoir, Casey. Good night. See you in the morning. What map was I on then? I was using Aesop's dirt tracks on Northumbria, but I discovered the city dirt roads and the pedestrian footpaths when I was doing the Great Southern Land map for Sydney. So that's what was going on there. Where are you going, buddy? I don't even know where the hell I am, to be honest with you. Where are we? I don't know. Wow, it's struggling a bit. Look, could you just... I don't even know where the hell I am. Crestwood. Oh, right, okay. Oh, good. All right. So we've come through there, across the back of Queanbeyan, and now we're going to be heading along this bit of road, I think. No, I don't know where I am. Oh, you're on the wrong side. You're left-hand drive. Okay, we're going into Crestwood. No idea where he's going. He's going around the world. Oh, you're going down here. Do you live down here, do you, buddy? Nope, I live along here. In that house, right there. I know I am going to need warm clothes. Oh, this place, it got, when was it? What day are we? Tuesday. Yesterday. It got bitterly cold here, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on, but almost could have had the heater on here. Is that my neighbour Kim? Is it? It's just reminding me how cold it is back at the farm. Oh, look, I'll be right. As long as I've got power. Two problems. Two things I need. Yeah, look. You never know. I might be pulling up in your driveway. What's that? How are you, mate? How's the property? Is it still there? This morning was very interesting. No internet here this morning. I had to hotspot my computer, and I was thinking, I'm not going to have enough for a stream. Not going to have internet for a stream. Where are we? We're making money, $8 million. Look, a lot of this is just sitting around waiting for stuff to happen. We know that already. What I want to do is timber. Yes, please. I'm going to... Have I got enough? Quick. I'm just one. Just buy. Thank you. Good. I want to get another one of these happening because these are big money earners. So he's zooming out of here now. Great. Yeah, so there was no internet here. I'm hoping that my Starlink is still working, or that people haven't come in and stolen me thing. And electricity. Hope the electricity's still turned on. That's right. Okay. Bloody left-hand drive. Back to that again. Yeah. So power and internet are my two main things. With them, I bought. I can't see. It's too hard. I bought a new one of these and a new pair of warm, thick tracky decks and a few more shirts the other day to get ready for wearing stuff all the time, day and night and day, in an attempt to stay warm. How are we doing? It's still overloaded. Oh yes, it is now overloaded. But that's not too bad because we've got the extra train on, so there's another 147. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, I remember, Jeff, you said something about left-hand drive. A lot depends on the particular road mod that you're using, so there must be something in Oh, hello, he's off already. He's round the loop. So there must be something. Thanks. Must be something in the mod that can upset things. But look, the only things I really want to run left-hand drive, and I'm not doing it here. I probably should, but hey ho, not interested. Are trains, to be honest with you. I like left-hand drive trains. Oh, you waiting there, are you? You should have extended. No, bugger them. They're fine. Okay, all right. That. I was going to say, why are you empty? But of course it's empty. It's coming up. It's coming up the hills, coming up the Molonglo Gorge track. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, weeds. MGL, where are you? I've got to do this. I cannot afford to get behind with the ballasting because there's just so much of it. Right, this is all new stuff, remember? So, whole trick, speed ballasting. Right. Hopefully this is going to work. Around the corner. Yep. It's working, I hope. I don't want to look. Oh, you missed a bit. Oh, well, it's also too narrow. Damn it. Okay, back to the train. Thanks. Back to there. Turn it around. Stick on the train. Go. Now, did you get all of it is the question. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I don't have to worry about it here because that bit should be done. But just in case, I'll just hold the mouse button down. Just in case there are any stray weeds still there. Better not be. No. Go. Go, I says, and he stops. Did you extend this bit? No, you didn't. So that bit should be fine too. I don't think I did extend it, did I? No, because it was already up to here. Okay, well, that's all the weeding that needed doing, except for, perhaps... No, that was double track. It was up the top here somewhere. Stop! You. I'm going to borrow you for a second. Because I am sure... Thanks, train number 2. I am sure there were a couple of little patches that we saw right at the very start along the top part of this double track. There's one, there's 2, and that'll do. Right, where are you now? I had trains going everywhere. Oh, we had to wait for... That's fine. How's the money? Bought another train, you got $13 million. And now I have one job. Which according to Rich is to put a narrow gauge track in. That's tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow, he said it. I might have... Sorry about the bridge there, people. Sorry about the smoke. Hey, Kim, if you're still there, this is Canberra, mate. This is what I've spent the last 4 weeks doing while I've been down here. 4 weeks now? 5 weeks. Building this. Because I've been sitting somewhere. Where? I've been sitting in an apartment block here on the 6th floor looking out over, well, not that, because I can barely see the lake. See a bit of lake through here. Right. Lake isn't in, by the way, because it's only 1930. And it didn't go in until 19... I found out so much history about Canberra. It didn't go in until 1963. So that means anyone that uses this map has to save enough money to be able to dredge this out. Because this is about... I test dredged it, and it's about $300 million. And we're up to 10. But the clock isn't ticking over. I'm still in 1930. How, by the way, is our... I am lost. Here we go. Back to this guy, wherever... Over here. How are we doing? We're not overloaded. No, not overloaded. Of course, bloody not overloaded. Put some extra platforms on. That's 80. Terminals 80. And then put, please, taking hanky to bed, gang. Thanks, Steve, enjoying the playthrough, and make sure we all leave a like. Yes, please, leave a like. See you all tomorrow or the next day. Take care, buddy. Don't get stressed. I know it's hard to say don't get stressed, but don't. Just take it easy. Were we on both terminals here? Yes. Good. So now what we've got to do... Yes, good night, guys. Sleep well. Tools to read. Tools to read. Tools to read. Tools to read is a rate of 6. Working good. Consumers. Read 51. You know what that means. Oh yeah. Get the right one. Tools to read. Right. Manage vehicles. 51. Ooh, wow, that's only 5. Oh, wow, this is going to be good. Mask learn. That's 13. Mask learn. Clone, click the button. Goose, 26. Now, if you were to mass clone that again, that'll be 52, which will be too many. So, I'm going to take all of them, and then I'm going to take 5 off. And I want to know where these freaking vehicles have come from. That's 47. Right, the last one, please. The most recent vehicle is coming from here. What the hell are you coming from here for? Why? And now look where you're going. Look where these idiots are going. They are going over this. Look. Whatever. I don't mind because, how fast are we going? We'll go double speed. I don't mind because I haven't been this way on a truck yet. Speaking of buses, which I was just about to, I have found some old bus route maps as well. Hard to find. But are we going around here, are we? Okay, but this bit's two-way still. Yeah, because that bit's not open as one-way yet. Right. Yeah, I found some old bus maps. It's great fun. We've got the lake over there on the right here. Not yet. I wish these vehicles could actually overtake. That would be handy. Right, we're turning that away. Then we'll be going up that bit of dirt road. Right, we go up that bit of dirt road, which they dirt, except the speed is an issue. And then we'll be, where the hell? I thought we'd be going across that bridge. No. Why couldn't you get across there? Just hold on a second, please. Why wouldn't you go across there to come up here and then along? Why are you going all the way along here? Oh, you're going all... I've no idea where it's going, but what the heck? I enjoy the ride. I doubt there were any traffic lights in... Where are you going? Oh, you're going up there, that's fine. I doubt there were any traffic lights in Canberra in Okay, I got to remember how to turn them off. Cars layer. Thanks. Goodbye. Car layer, car layer, car layer, car layer, car layer. They're everywhere. Stupid bloody things. So where are we going? We are headed down here. I'm sorry I'm stuck behind this dude, but we're going to go over one of the old low-level bridges that were originally put in place. We could go faster, I think. But double time, 4 time. Thanks. Well, it doesn't look low level, Stephen. No, it doesn't. I had to put it up high in case anyone wanted to use the river to ship stuff, because otherwise ships wouldn't fit under there. Boats, yep. Okay, coming up to Constitution Avenue where there's a whole heap of traffic lights. My God. Like, what the hell are we going up here for? Thank you. He's going that way. We're going right up the top to Pielago to... I can't even remember what this road's called. Haven't been here long enough. Okay, directly in front of us on that hill is the War Memorial, right there. Wow, this is a bit bumpy, isn't it? Well, no, down, Stephen, down. Thoroughly enjoying the drive. In the middle of nowhere. Have you checked on how much fuel is waiting at the power station for delivery? Don't want to. Should be fine. It's probably a bit of a build-up, but I'll do that after I've checked out this dude. I just want to see where he goes. Okay, that road off to the right there, that's where Duntroon Military Academy is, over in this area, and there's a golf course right there, of course. You'll see this whole area here, our road goes up the middle. The roads on the left and right are one-ways that are cut off like that for you to join in whenever the date is that's specified on the left-hand side up here somewhere. I don't know, but then we go zoom and see there's another one-way dead end, one way on that side. which has to be continued along both sides here, or sorry, yeah, there and there, that's right, and this one up the middle, it's just a temporary road which will be replaced eventually. Canberra Airport, by the way, over there, we should have an airport. Ooh. I have to look at airport assets, am I? Well, it was built in a bush airstrip in 1927, so that the original, so that people could come from afar for the opening of Parliament House. Right. It was actually in a paddock over near Duntroon, and then they decided they needed something a little more official, apparently, for the opening of Parliament House. That's a recycling centre there for... Oh, there's a forest in there. Yes. Alright, where are Pialligo? Pialligo or something like that. I don't know, but we're on the road to Queanbeyan. At flat out speed. And you want to go bush? You can go bush if you want to. Don't want to. This road is just chock-a-block in the mornings and afternoons. The amount of traffic that comes along here, IRL, is ridiculous. Alright, let's go up in the air a little bit more and we can see something. Queanbeyan, I think, over on the right. Yes. And Queanbeyan East in front of us, where those smokestacks are. Queanbeyan there. No, that's Oaks Estate. That's right. Queanbeyan is that brown tall building in the middle. Right. Okay. Well, we're almost there. It's been a pleasant little drive through the countryside. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about how much stuff, how those things do that. Up here, oh, more logs, more planks. There's the goods building that I built. God, okay, you guys, how much hours are waiting here, please? Oh, only 178. Line rate of 58 for Reed, and Reed is asking for 49. Why did I end up with so many? 49? How did I do that? I don't know. Hasn't dropped in size. Maybe? Traffic. There's emissions. Stuff the emissions. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Where's the fuel? How's our fuel going? Oh my God, this is a disaster. This is the wait till full problem. What the heck? Okay, Campbell fuel, don't wait till full, because there's nothing for you. And same for you, probably. You might be alright, we'll just let this move on a bit. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Let's Campbell fuel 55. Campbell is over here. 55, and it's meant to be 94. But something's happened because oh my god, it's gone all over the place. Maybe it's because I stuffed up with this fuel supply. I'll just let it happen. How's this going for supply? Actually, you've got a lot stored. That's good. Where's the train? Heading away from us. Okay, where away? Half, not even half way. Do you want to double the train? You've got $21 million. Look at that. All right, I could order another train. How much have I got waiting? 194. And how much does the train take? I've lost it again. Is that it? 168. You know what? How long is this? I added 9, didn't I? If I get rid of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Modify. Right. And now I want to mass clone that. Right, so that puts another one. That's 83. Wow. Right, let me get rid of all of that. Still not shipping all of it, but that's I think 2 trains will help us here. And it'll split it up so that I want to try and get 1 train at each end. Because this build-up is a problem. But is it? You're coming in now. Maybe not a problem. Okay, go. And look at all these dudes. Now we're sitting here waiting. How crazy is this? Still at 9. Oh, it's just dropped off. It's just dropped off. Consumers 49. How many did we end up here? 58. Look, I'll let that go a little bit. Look at them all off through the countryside. Coal train sitting here waiting. This is the new one. Okay. Well, it was successfully. No, you haven't checked it out yet. I have. Maybe the wait till full works on all of those except whatever that one was. What was that one? Campbell fuel. Wow. Thanks, mate. Yes, hopefully tomorrow. I will engage my warm brain for the next 3 months. I don't think I want to come back to Canberra for a while. The noise here at my son's place that road down there is so noisy. Even with double glazed windows, double glazed doors and everything else, you guys have been able to hear it. You know, noisy trucks or noisy bikes or sirens or... Oh, I'm so looking forward to the peace and quiet back on the farm. Yeah, let's get back to the mundane stuff of setting up all of this computer gear again. New monitor, new computer to play with this time though. And then do some grocery shopping. Take 3 hours off to go and do some grocery shopping at Golden sometime before Sunday. I'll get some food on the way home tomorrow, but because I've been away, too much information, I know. An hour and a bit, mate, not long, where I'm going. Hour and a quarter. But because I've been away for so long, the power's been turned off. All the fridges are cold. So if I brought any frozen stuff with me, it's just going to thaw. It's not going to work. So I'm not going to do that. Right. 222. Everything's working nicely. You will notice, maybe if you were watching closely, I have set this up. No, it wasn't this one that I did. I did that earlier, right. It was the one up here at Queanbeyan. I have set this up here. If we look at configure, I have set that area up there ready for a goods platform so that I can start to bring good stuff into here, or take stuff out of here as well. So yeah, that's what that section there's for. So when needed, we'll work on that. Why you stopped? Because there's something in that block. Okay, that's fine. I think things should keep moving. Right. I don't know whether I like that one there. Why did you do that? Because, what is that? That's W. Okay, so B is B. So that A. Maybe you did want A. Oh, I'll do A as well. Fair enough. Flat, please. Flat. Trains everywhere. Hello. Oh, Mr. Mad Hatter's New South Wales coal wagons. I love them. Love them. Oh, don't love that though. No. Right, so why have you put them there? Because if I've done things right, which I probably haven't. No, you haven't. Oh, bugger. Why? Are you sure? I am absolutely positive you haven't done things right. Damn it. Damn it. Double damn it. No. Alright, stuff it. What do you mean stuff it? I am going to fix this problem. Save game. Yeah, alright. Part. Save. Goodbye. I mean, save. Yes. What I'm going to do now is load the mod that I thought I had. because I wanted to put something there. So load game, yes, that one, select options. Geez, who is it? I don't know. I thought it was one of them. All right, let's try for is it got vehicles in the vehicles as asset? No, it's not the one you were thinking of. Although I could, no, that's the one you wanted. Fine. That. Vehicles no end here, that should be enabled as well, probably. So that once a vehicle becomes available, it will remain available. Fine. That way we can have heritage railways and stuff. Wesley! How are you, buddy? Did I select all of those? Yes, I did. Apply, load. Oh! How's things where you are, young Wes? I'm coming into winter here. I'm gonna be under the hood when I get back to the caravan and I'm streaming at night time. Gonna be chilly. No, it's gonna be fine. Look, it'll just give me something to whinge about, won't it? It's all that matters. I'll be happy as long as I've got something to whinge about. I mean, it's only 11 degrees at the moment in town. Probably 18 in here. How's my map going? I am testing it. Sunday night last and tonight I am testing it. I have discovered several things that were wrong with it, so that's why I play test my maps nowadays. Because right. You reckon? That's not a bad look. I can handle that. Let me have a look. Can't see my eyes though, they hide. Can't see the bald spot either. Oh, that's actually a bit too hot for this time of the year. Thanks. Where were we? You were showing people something, why you included that mod. I was. Okay. Now, under the railway one, thank you, we should have wagons or multiple units or buses. No, trucks. No. Locos, that's the one. Oh, not that fella. Okay, well, can we get a spare PLM and park it there? And it's black even. Sexy black. And what I want to use is be black, be very, very black. I really need some more sidings here, but I'm going to pull with coal. I forgot to have load and no load. Well, okay, we just have loaded ones then. Ah, you buggered that up. Where'd it go? That one. Yeah. I need me some more sidings. In fact, where the hell does this go? It goes over here. Right, somewhere over here. So what you could do is load no, right? Which one does it come in on? What's the main one? It's the top one. Good. So what you could do is pretend that this lot, 3, 4, 5, and then the B, E, blue, brown, grey. No. B, brown. Was that the other one we did? No, it wasn't. It was B, red, I think. Yeah, that's the other one we're doing. So, you know, the train would come down and would drop the coal and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to B black and whack a couple more here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and there we go. I didn't need that vehicle. I needed the vehicle. Mad Hatter's mod does that by itself, but this one, where I placed this guy, I did need that other mod that I activated to get this happening. Right. Thanks. Stopping the flippy floppy screws with line rate numbers, don't you know? Stopping the flippy floppy screws with line rate numbers, does it? Oh, look, I don't care. I'm not worried about flippy floppy here for a change. I'm just playing the game as it. Sorry, I tell a lie. I have attended to the flippy floppy up this end with a nice little balloon loop because I can. You really need to do something about that because that doesn't look right. Paint tools, alright, coal, C-O-A-L. Make it smaller and just go like that. A bit like that maybe. And then Ham's favourite gravel is not Coa gravel. It would be gravel number 3. Yeah, I like gravel number 3 too. Yep. Good stuff. What's that? That's poor ballasting, I think. Make it smaller. Just to feather it through a little bit. Okay. You were saying you were doing something. I don't even know where I was. You were at the Queanbeyan yard. Yeah, I really like more sidings through here. And I know we haven't got any carriage sheds here yet. So what I wanted, I get 70 passenger car, 1871 compartment cars, portal 6-wheelers. We probably had in Australia at this time 6-wheelers, maybe. And if we can imagine that, yeah, that looks sort of like what we would have had here, I'd say. Just from judging from the old photos that I've been looking at. So I'm going to whack these in the sheds here because this is a bit of a workshop-y thing happening. Now I know I haven't got a passenger train here yet, but that's another one of the things I need to include shortly. But the FBIA has a couple of tasks for us. Okay, so we've got the timber flowing, we've got the railway line in, we've got the timber flowing. Tonight we've got the coal flowing into the brickworks power station, Goose, and we're delivering fuel to 4 suburbs. We're delivering tools to 1 suburb. Desperate, isn't it? How's that going, by the way? It's getting there. It's okay. 72 for Reed, and it says 60. I really should try and deliver. You've got 113 stored there. So you've got more now, because that train has just dropped off. Right. It's waiting. Yes. Yeah, I think you're going to have to replace that bridge. I don't want to. It was too hard to put in there in the first place. Fine. The FBIA, the Federal Bureau of... damn it again. Federal Building Industry Authority, who is apparently run by Rich Coates Webb. He must be in charge at the moment. He's insisting that next time around we do the narrow gauge track from here. So I've got 22 million in the bank. I might even be able to afford that. My biggest concern with that is the rolling stock. Hi Stephen Tamajani, I'm a new subscriber looking for some fun maps to play. Do you have any recommendations for good ones? Oh, good ones? Hello. Yes, I bet I don't even link. Oh, I'm hopeless, aren't I? I don't even link to Stephen. Hold on a moment, buddy. Where am I? No. You don't want that page. You want files you posted. You want... No, you can't do that. That's not going to... I'm playing with 2 computers at the moment, mate, which is why things are going funny. So, that there, hello, Tama, is my Steam ID link, and over there you will see, if you set it to 30, I don't know how many I've got. I haven't quite got 30. You will see all the maps that I have done for you to play with. The Bank of Spry. It's Stephen's Bank. The Bank of Dave. Have you watched that show, Rich? I loved it. Anything's not a weird bloke called S.A. Spry. His maps of rock and are fantastic. Thanks, mate. Thank you. I have done quite a few Australian ones. Not that really matters. Don't say things like that. It doesn't matter, and yet it does. If it's a British map, I'll get heaps of people using it. If it's an Australian map, nah. But I don't understand the difference. If it's an American map, everybody thinks they're just dry and canyons and stuff. Well, they're not. Check out Big Freight. You need the mouse back, so click it back into place. Good. There we go. Sorry. What I was saying is I am concerned about the rolling stock. So who wants this? Rich is the one who wants this. So rolling stock for stone and bricks. Where am I going to get the stone from? Right, stone, and over here somewhere, here at the is the Canberra Arboretum over here, actually. So it's the Arboretum Quarry, which is close enough to, I suppose. It can't use this road yet because this doesn't exist. What it has to do is it has to come down and under here and then along here, which is fine. So stone to there and then bricks along here into Parliament House. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that yet. Where do bricks get used? Thinking. Freestyle input. All right, so I can say Conmats. Where are you? Construction material. We had a lot of people working at Parliament House, so we could just simply set this up. Maybe 100. Doesn't really matter as long as I've got things moving over. So yeah, the railway line would come into this freestyle industry here. Input amount 1. Input. It's inputting Conmat. So it has to be 100. Output nothing. There's no output. I think that's right. Play that map too. Which map was that, Tama? I did a watch Stephen's replay. I've done recently. I've done Inception, which is on very, very hard. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody unless you knew what you were doing. I gave up on it. No, I haven't given up on it. I thought it's done its time. Big Freight's fun. And I do all of these, mate, on hard difficulty, essentially. And provided you just sort of like do what I'm doing now, sit down, take your time. Yeah, Cinder's Cup was fun. That was another map specially done for it. All right, well, this needs bricks. Right. So there we go, Rich. We're set up for next time. Stone out of there, into there, and then bricks come along here, into here. Now, if we look back at this, right, so it comes down and across there and up into here, so up into Civic. So I think I've even got a road. No, it goes that way. But that's a railway line anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Okay. Get rid of you and hide you, please, so I can see. You're not going to hide, are you, you rotten sod? Goodbye. So the rail would come down here and through the middle of that lake and up here. It doesn't require any bricks. Sorry, Acton wants bricks. It's the only place over on this side that wants bricks. Maybe I can change that. You would imagine Civic would want bricks. Okay, I would imagine Civic would want bricks. Yes. I would imagine they would too. So Civic now wants bricks. See? It's very nice of it. Thank you. The map I'm currently working on is not yet available. The Canberra Capital Transport, this one. I'm testing it at the moment. Yeah, the painted ears are just an indication. If you want to, okay, 1930 start. Canberra has a big lake in the middle of it. It was actually 1963. It was finished, but you would need two. How much money have I got? 26. Is this $300 million to dredge this around there? Okay, that was just two. That was just 2 million. Wow. But it's easy enough to follow the line around the edge of the lake, follow the trees around the edge of the lake, leave the island, follow the trees, and so on. Yeah, but you're going to need a lot of money in order to do that. Good fun. And in 1963 also, you can see this date here was when this all opens up, this freeway. And that bridge opens, this one closes, and all of this up through here would open up in 1963 once the lake's done. Because once the lake's done, this has got to go because this is underwater. Small's good, mate. Don't. Yeah. I would refuse to do a megalomaniac map because I'd never finish it. But if you remember way back, almost at the second series I worked on was called the Tiny Map Challenge. And that was fun. That was just a tiny map. Actually, I don't know, maybe it was the third one, but that was fun. It was on a tiny map. I've basically been playing medium or large maps. I don't want to try. I've tried megalomaniac and I just gave up. It's too much happening. Like here, nothing's happening. There's enough for me to keep track of. How are we doing here with this thing? We've still got heaps stored. Okay, consumers. Queanbeyan East, hello, whoa. Sorry, how the flip did you get anything? Are you taking it back? No. You know, this train, it does stop at Queanbeyan East. Ooh. But it's not a fuel train. Kingston now demands. I demand fuel. Need to do more tiny maps, do I? Yeah, this map is based on history. Most of my maps are, I call them hysterical, which is a funny way of saying historical. And where can we go to do this? There. Sorry, I've got to go all over the world here. If we go back to workshop, and I don't like the new Steam Workshop beta either. No, look. I can't even find. Oh, there it is. Items I've posted 21. This map, Tweed River Coast. So Big Freight is not necessarily hysterical. Tweed River Coast, there's a lot of dates mentioned there because when the airport opened, when the rail went through, when the rail shut, when bridges, yeah, bridges were built across the river. GWR country is just something the way it looked like way back in the 1800s. Camden Heaven has got a lot of dates on it because the railway went through at different times, and different roads and different bridges and motorways and stuff like that. Bluebell old... What do we got? I think it's 1882, is it? The Fenlands, I was again looking at the late 1890s-ish there. Tasmania, capital. Wow. Okay. These guys are just Brisbane, Queensland. This is Newcastle. That was a semi-historical playthrough. I only got up to World War One. Great Southern Land. That's fun. The series on that is Sydney in 1788. So we go early start mod and beyond with that. This is Calabria, the map that we used in a collaboration. A couple of Poms, a couple of Aussies got together and competed against one another. And this was a port over from City Skylines 1. And this is my very first map, is again sort of semi-hysterical, north of England in 1850. You've started so many of those, have you, Jeff? Started? Come on, mate. No, yeah, I know. I love that map from Zuka is I can't remember his name now. I love the City Skylines map that guy made. So asked him for permission if I could steal his height map, and so yeah, all sorts of stuff. We have one map up our sleeve that is done, that is waiting. It's sort of, again, his semi-hysterical. Don't get itchy feet. It's semi-hysterical. It's Ham and I have been talking about doing a collab for ages, and things keep happening, and we've pinned it down now. We're going to be doing a collab. It'll be him and me working on a special map that you'll get to see when it happens. Soon. I said that in October last year, didn't I? You did. All right. Can we go back to that, please? And don't shut that window down. No. Shut that one down. Sorry. Did you put another train on that? I did. Right. Have you got the small head on? I do. Sorry, I've got too many things. I told you I need a bloody producer. Well, when you make a new one, I get itchy feet. Yes, I saw that already. Right. I got itchy feet. I didn't plan on making this one. I was just sitting over here, looking out the window, watching free-to-air TV. Oh my God. I don't know how many times you see the same ads over and over and over again. It's more fun smashing your head against a brick wall. You got quite far with Rothby? I didn't. I only got up to 1875, mate. I was supposed to come back and get into the diesel era and everything with that, and I never did. Slack, aren't I? Oh, look, I'll get people started, get them enthused. You don't realise, I mean, okay, I'll be honestly very blunt with you. I don't, Queanbeyan East, that's what you're looking at here. How is this getting from here? It would... I don't understand how it's getting... I know how it's going to read. It's going to read, and it's popping over to there and being picked up by the read tools and being brought back to here, because there, one of those industries is fuel. Ta-da! Actually, all of them are. Sneaky little bugger. Right. 4 of them, in fact. What was I talking about? Newcastle and Rothbury. All. Look, the trouble with is the research. You would not believe the amount of research that, particularly with Newcastle. My God, I don't know, what was I doing? Videos twice a week or something, or once a week? I can't remember, but the rest of my time was spent researching what the happened and trying to get enough transporty type flavour that I could convert over to this format here. And yeah, as I said, I only got up to World War One. Does that need levelling or something? I don't know, but you've got $26 million. Don't touch it. Don't waste money on levelling. Yeah, I mean, I only got up to World War One, and that's when things really started happening with Newcastle and BHP and supplying steel and etc. But hopefully people were following along. They got interested enough to... I've lost... It's not 1942. You can't put those pigs over into there. Schweppes. Is that the only place that consume? No, they're Belconnen, which is not until 1960 over here. Bugger. Oh, could take pigs. We could take pigs. Might fly up to here. How's this doing? Overloading? Looks like it. Holy crap. Okay, what are you? Are you the coal train by the looks of it? Yes, you've just left. Good. I hope you are the coal train. No, you're logs. Your coal... It's here, Stephen. Sorry, train 5. Where is train 7? You are not where you should be. But I don't know whether I like that. You drop the size back. Look, it'll be fine. Okay. You know what I haven't done that really does need doing, right, is the Berrima line. 19 what? 21. Okay. Fine. Not catenary. No, no. Gosh. That should be okay. Now, can I get a nice curve, please? Yeah, that'll do. No, I want that to come up further. Straight. 5 there, and now curve it. That's better. Right, bit of straight here from about that point on. Thanks. Gentle curve into there. No, that's no good. What? Drop it back. I haven't seen yours, mate. Sorry, I got so sidetracked with Mad Hatters that he has released 2. Okay. This is the. Let's bring it up. All right. Transition to there. Let's have a look and go back to. God help us. Here. I hate that. I hate this. Go train. Your latest one. What's the latest one, buddy? Because all I see is the graffiti art, which I have no use for. I tell you what I will have use for though. Over here on this Canberra map, which I can't do anything with because it's hiding. I will have use for Betty and this one. Betty, where's Betty? Betty? Is this Betty? I hope you're available. Oh, Pop. I need 1930. No, he I don't think he sort by latest. I don't think he does have. Right, fair enough. Okay. I don't think he does have last updated. Is that the one? Most recent. Wait, try again. Oh, shit. Pardon the French. When you were talking rubber duck on Sunday, you were literally talking rubber duck, weren't you? How many fools have downloaded that? Stats. Price. Is it really $700,000? Top speed, 360. Availability, 1696. What a quacking great mod. Oh dear, quack. Cheap. Takashi, you must do nothing else but comment on new mods. Might not be the first, but you made the April Fool. Was it April Fool's? Is that the purpose of it? It's not the duck I thought you were going to be making. Oh, look at this. Did you do a video? Oh, we're going to have to watch this. Hang on. I hope you don't copyright me on that. Oh, this is an outdoor. Wait. This is an outdoor duck. I can't show that. No. I can't show that. It says 20th of April though. It's not an April Fool's. Oh my God. Oh, right. Well, at $700, you'd be a fool if you wanted to buy it. As in the month of April. 69 out of 10 from Void Gravitational. Cheap. Alright, okay. What am I closing? That window, please. Thanks. Yes, I thought it was an army duck that was going to... How's that? That's not going to work in this game, is it? No. Unless you set it up like the canal boats that I've used on GWR country. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. You were laying tracks, Stephen. I was. The reason I'm laying track is because there's another steel mill, not steel mill. There's another forest down here that I want to tuck into. Why? You haven't even got 400 coming out of the top one yet. Well, that's the point. Okay, you straight out and across. Oh, no. I don't want you to do that. I want you to give me a bridge because it looks sexy. Thank you. Alright, where's this go? It's supposed to come over to this portal here. So if I do a wait. No, you're going to have to do straight. Right. And then see if that will curve in and follow the line. Probably won't, but where's it going? Oh, it's so close. I'm going to call that. If you were to bring that up a phrase more. Okay, I'm not going to call it. I'm going to bring that up a phrase more. To there. Then swing it over to there. Yeah, close enough. Right. So, paint tools. Paint, erase, grab the brush. No, don't go too big because you're going to get rid of your nice... I'm going to get rid of it anyway, so I don't see... Oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of that dried grass. It's a problem with doing the ballast, isn't it? Yeah, I love the duck. It's a good joke. I possibly would never use it, but if you can get extra egg experience out of that type of mod and so on, then good on you. Now, the reason we need this track to Berrima, right, why? Oops. Because there's an industrial area over that way, right? There, please, thank you. There's an industrial area, so 1920, I can get rid of that now. That's in play. Get the dirt, grass brown, go low strength on, there it is, low strength on the small brush, the paintbrush, and just maybe about 50, and just dibby-dabby it alongside in the bit that we just erased, where there was stuff, where there was ballast. So there's a station possibility here for the industrial area, right? There is a forest over here for this tunnel. So I don't know, it's probably a bit high to put a branch line up there. It's 640 and this is 585, so that's 55 meters is an awful lot. But if you wanted to, it could be fun to build a switchback. So you'd come up and back and up and back. Could be fun to try that. Erase full strength. A literal duck. I love a literal duck. But it literally quacks. Okay, that would need some forest. Use the forest ground around the tunnel. It would look better. Yep, certainly does. Because this looks like cockatoo poo. Tools, a little bit of terrain tooling just to smooth that out. Right, and small brush again. And just zappity dude, $36 million, it's getting there. Okay, smooth all the way along, just drag it along. Smooth it out, careful through there. Don't want to bugger up your bridges. Right, so the question is, you've got logs can be brought down. Oh, well, they can be brought down and straight into the paper mill here. Consumers, Fishwick and Oaks Estate goods factories. Or they could be converted into planks somewhere and then brought back for here. So you could bring them down to there, see, by train, and then brought back up on the return load to here. That could work. So truck down to station here, take it along, sawmill and back. So where's this? The freight station is right there. Okay, so it's right next to the sawmill. That's handy. All sorts of things could happen here. We haven't even started feeding people yet. It's usually one of the first things you do. And there's another bloody sawmill there. There's a food plant here. There's not a normal one though. O'Connor, Crestwood, Belconnen, Kingston, Quinbin, Piggery there. Deacon Flour Mill, Reed Bakery. No. I want some bread. I want to feed these people as well. Bricks. I've got bricks to come up here. Bricks. No, it's a third product. Not going to worry about bricks. The horn for the duck is literally a quack. Well, I would hope it was. Wow, why do I feel like I've got a spider dropping on me? Okay, you know what? I don't have anything. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. You're still churning away, 200. That's pretty stable. suppliers, it's not transporting at all. So I'm going to have to check that out. Shipment 100 out of 200. Okay. Kingston, you're demanding fuel again. Not going to get it, buddy. Speaking of which, where are the houses going here? Wait, I don't know. Oh, you know what, people? Oh, I'm getting a rather numb backside. Too much information, I know, but that's because I've been sitting on it for 3¼ hours without moving, without having any movements, which is good. I don't really want to start anything else. What I want is that bank. Hang on, that bank balance over in the far corner, down there, over there, to get up a little bit. Because to be honest with you, we really should be min-maxing this. We need to min-max it, probably need another 4 trains. And these guys could be longer. Right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, we need to min-max them, which means we need to min-max these guys that are sitting on slightly more than that. And when I do that, it will improve. God, I'm lost again. It will improve this situation where nothing's happening because we don't have any planks in storage. Well, you've got enough double track there, and each train is what, $7 million, isn't it? Okay, 37, $6 million. All right. 267. What was this? 258. All right. So you need to add more of these now. Where the hell did they come from? Hopefully out of there. Yes, oh, thank God for that. All right, well, why don't you get that up to 300? What was that on? 200, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fours, it's 24. So they're worth about 45 each. Okay, so another train will be just a bit over 400. And you've got enough. All right, well, give me some extra. All right, grab this one. Beatles. You've got the money. Let's get you over 303. Okay, back to you. And get you over the top. I need 2 more trains here, but that's yes. I think what you should also do is contemplate this. Okay, I'll contemplate it by doing it. Makes sense. Signal one way, yes. Get rid of you. We have so many trains on this line here. This is the trouble with this game. It doesn't handle a lot of traffic well. Okay, one there, I think. What's going on, Stephanie? What have you done wrong? Wrong with that. Wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You've stuffed something up. The chair is the one that I used to use for many years, MGL. I don't know what's going on here. And what's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Sydney Freight, okay. Yeah, I know what's going on. You need to go that way. No, that's no. Sydney Freight needs to come there. No, you're kidding me. You know the problem is, Stephen? Yeah, I know what the problem is. Let's fix this. The problem is they've got to come in that way. Yeah, so this is my old chair that I've had for years, mate, and the new one's sitting back at home. Right. Signal there, not there, not there. I was on the wrong side of the track. So does he not watch your stream? No. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's usually in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock because he's got to get up so damn early to get to work. Right, I fixed things up. So I'm sending the traffic a different way. I'm going that way now. Or you are going to have a problem then, aren't you? Are you? How full are you? You are going to have a big problem as soon as you fill up. Why are we waiting? Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget. Oh, okay, not a problem. You just flipped and went out the way you're supposed to. Good. And now that I've got it all pumped in properly. Yep. You're feeding a lot of trains through there, Stephen. I know. It's late for coffee, MGL. It's 10:25. Okay. 10:25. Oh mate, that's 3.5 hours. All right, where are we? What train are you? Timber to the Kingston sawmill. Okay, you've got all of that happening. For the timber train. Your plank train. You're a coal train. Alright, I'm gonna follow a coal train. And we need to slow it down to double speed. Why would you do that, Stephen? Why wouldn't you? I would. I've got the money, so I can. Yep, don't see why not. Yes, I know it's not double tracked, but we really need it for the game. Thanks, autosave. Oh, MGL, I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? Alright, 10, 14, full circle, zoom in and click and go. Oh, you're slow off the mark, buddy. Well, it's because you stopped me. Go for 4 times speed and you'll get it. I hope I'm still there because I can't see a damn thing. Is that the only spot that isn't? Only a couple of bridges now that aren't double tracked. A couple of sections. Do you want to? Look, we'll hold this as a single piece of track for now, just to make something a little bit interesting. But in the meantime, look what he sees directly in front of him as soon as he pops into that view. Damn. Okay, old mate, how we doing? Double speed. Oh, and look. No, look, bugger it. Weeds. Who would whinge about weeds? And MGL. More weed coming up right. Another train. I know what I was going to do. I was going to set up a hotkey for stop streaming. There's. Oh look, I've seen them twice now. I can't let that go. Ah. Yeah, I was. I was going to be super smart and set up like F12 or something. Something that because I got a couple of hotkeys. I got one that shuts the microphone up, so that when I ready for it. You don't hear me cough my guts up. I've got another one that hides me. No, it doesn't. You're on the wrong one. Oh, it does if I do that, see? And then I can transition to it, and I can come back, and I can transition to that. I need a producer. I keep telling people. I'm not happy about the flip-flop. Whatever. I need to add that to the list too. What is that? Train shunter. Train shunter. This building, by the way, it's too huge, but Canberra Glassworks is now located inside that. Just thought you should know. But, you know what? That's 3.5 hours again. It's only going to go 3. And we're just sitting here, and this is what you've got to do with this game. You've just got to let it go. Look, $31 million in the bank. Don't rush it. Just let it happen. Sorry, if you're on very hard, not very hard. If you're on hard, you've got to have patience. If you're on very hard, you've got to have your mind read. But this is hard, so we're just being patient, letting the various lines make a lot of money when they do. Where's the other one, please? Hopefully, that's another coal train. Wow, you probably put 3 of them on. Let's have a look at the finances on this. It's still making good money. Still making good money. Whoops. No, mate. No. I've got to get up early tomorrow because I'm driving, remember? Back to the farm. On the road again. I just can't wait to get back on that road again. So, why your power? Where's the nearest sawmill one? Wow. How do they get so clustered at one end? And there's so many trains and they're all that way. Sorry, that way. I don't know. Don't know. Sorry, I'm just. It's our turn. It's so much better. Last time we were here, I was going up that right-hand track and through the passenger station. This is with the main line. What the hell? Look at the queue up. Ooh. Okay. What? Indeed. Has happened there. I don't know, but this look how grotty this train is. Look at it. And there's another one coming right here. See, they're all bunched up this end for some reason. I don't know. But you know what? think that's future me's problem. Indeed. Because, I'm sorry, Rich, it's time. Oh, there's another one there. They're all up this end. Wow. Yeah, so there's a little goods shed painted white. That's the British signal box mod. It's the only building I've put on here so far. I think we need a signal box there and over at Fishwick. And technically up the hill here in Sydney, but I don't think there's any room left up there. But that's me done. It's hooroo from me. It's goodbye from that tree. And all the other trees that are here. And thanks, guys, for your great chat tonight. Terrific. We've had all sorts of bodies. I'm just going to disappear out of here so that we can head on up the hill in a cloud of smoke and we'll just let this guy head on up the Molonglo Valley again and we'll go around the loop the other way this time. Yeah, thanks Rich. Bye Jeffrey. By MGL, thank you for coming. Hopefully I can get the internet and working again. It should be fine. And the power, hopefully the power is still connected. And hopefully my bloody caravan is still there. Oh MGL, look. Oh no. I'm going to leave that. Buddy. Well, look, there's oh dear. There's the test next time on Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed that is all weeded. Oh, jeez. Okay. See you next time, guys. Bye for now.